Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the new moon in Pisces. This is going to be an oracle reading, and I'm going to use a few different decks that I haven't used for a long time. I was drawn to do something different. I feel like the energy with this Pisces new moon is magical, but it's very deep, it's very reflective and internal. So let's see what's coming up. I'm going to use an oracle called the Star Stream Oracle. Now, I purchased these in Glastonbury when I went to see the Chalice Well. So they hold a very special place in my heart. And this came up in the pre-shuffle. I always pre-shuffle the energy before I go on camera. And this is bitter revenge leads to destruction. Interesting. Ishtar. I'm going to read, I'm going to pull a couple of cards out and I'm going to read. Oh wow, look at this. There is no death. Goddess Isis. This is a deep energy, guys. So the Pisces new moon happens on the 10th of March, 2024. Pisces energy is all about dissolving, ending out some karmic and soul patterns. And this is deep. I feel like we're in a phase of the cycle before we hit that Aries energy around about the 20th, at the equinox time, going to a brand new zodiac cycle. We're ending out and dissolving things. There's something about bitter revenge leads to destruction. And I don't know whether this energy is about enviousness and people want revenge on people that are doing well. And there is no death. Goddess Isis. That's the divine feminine. The Ankh is here. The womb energy. Co-creation feminine. And I feel like it's the battle of this masculine and feminine energy within, the revenge, the destruction. And it's saying end. This is like a collective global energy. End the revenge, the bitterness, the anger that leads to destruction. So we could put this on the global scale. And what I'm drawn to when it says there is no death of energy. It cannot be created nor destroyed, meaning it can only be transformed. So this bitterness, revenge, which has been leading to war, destruction, conflict, yes, on a global scale, but also put this into your personal lives, where we can be at conflict with ourselves, where we can be at conflict with family, friends, co-workers. It's almost saying to me that we can transform this energy with this new moon in Pisces. We're ending out the Piscean age. This is the message I've been intuitively getting. We're ending out the Piscean age and we're heading into, or we might already be in, Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. Now, the Piscean age has been around, obviously, since the birth of Christ. Now, I'm no historian, and I'm just going on what I've picked up along the way. I don't adhere to a particular religion. But this is, I feel it's the patriarchal death of the old. Raising that balanced, equal balance, give and take, equal masculine, equal feminine. Okay, interesting energies. I'm going to now go into the Starseed Tarot. This is the Syrian Starseed. I don't use them very often. One, because they're very big cards, and I've only got little tiny hands. Oh wow, look at that. And I was going to say, believe me or believe me not, intuitively I've been sitting with the energy. I've just come off holiday, so I've had time to ponder what this Piscean energy is all about, and I've been getting the Holy Grail. Now, there's lots of myths and history attached to the Holy Grail, linking to Jesus, linking to Christ, but there's something significant with this Piscean energy and the Holy Grail for me as an intuitive. And then I pulled here the Ace of Chalices, which to me is the Ace. It's the Holy Grail. It's the Ace of Cups. And for me, the Ace of Cups, the Holy Grail, is just abundance of love, union into one, the masculine and feminine coming into balance, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. So that's interesting. Let's just pull a couple of these Syrian starseed cards. What else do we have with this new moon in Pisces? If you're enjoying this, guys, do hit that subscribe button. I do weekly energies, full moon and new moon readings too. So if you're interested in them, do hit that subscribe button. Right, that one wanted to come out. Let's see what this one is. The Sage of Orbs. The Sage of Orbs. Now I'm going to pop that there and I'm going to get the book out, because these have similar meanings to the tarot, but a little bit different. So the sages are masters. They've mastered something. So the sage in this tarot is the ultimate female authority. Now remember, we hold female and masculine, feminine and masculine within us. However subtle or powerful, she demonstrates her deep understanding of the suit she represents. So in this, it's orbs, it's the mind. Orbs is mental energy in this deck. Some think of her as the great mother or matriarchal leader. Surely she has just journeyed far on her path and has accomplished great inner experience, knowing spirit. She has impressive ability to guide others, healing, teaching and serving as a guide. The sage is the female counterpart to the master, the yin aspect of the yang. There's that masculine, feminine. She is queen, a priestess, a medicine woman, an earth mother. She offers all archetypal figures of those role models of the female power, appearing at a time when we are moving into a new great cycle of yin vibration, as an expression of Gaia's rebirthing into her higher reflection. At the beginning I mentioned this. It's the death of, or the transformation of, that bitter revenge from that masculine that causes conflict and war. It's all programmed within us, whether man or woman, but we're transforming it. And that's what I feel. It's very feminine. Pisces is a feminine energy. So this new moon in Pisces, it's bringing a new feminine power. New feminine power. Now, where am I going? I want to pull a house card. I want to pull a house, an astrology, a planet or a zodiac sign. Pisces new moon, March 10th. Wow. Yep, I thought he would show his face. He's Saturn. Saturn is currently in Pisces, along with Neptune, the ruler of Pisces. So when any planet is in a particular sign and we're in that season, it's going to be heightened. It's going to get more power. The more planets that are in a particular sign, it takes on more power. Saturn is the taskmaster. He will teach you harsh lessons, but you will get rewarded handsomely. So this card says, the part of you that accepts the challenge to gain wisdom. So that's what Saturn is doing, challenging you to gain some kind of spiritual wisdom. So that can come in the form of that masculine and feminine relationship. It can come in the form of masculine and feminine triggers, wounds that are being brought to light in order for us to heal. Because if we can't see it, we can't heal it. So then we then get aligned with relationships that are going to press our buttons, if you like. But whatever's triggering you is wanting to be healed. So we have Saturn here influencing this new moon in Pisces, which makes total sense. Okay. I'll pull another card. Another astrology card, please, for the new moon in Pisces. Before I end this reading, I'm going to ask what it is that we all need to release. What is Saturn teaching us that we need to release to bring in this new Piscean energy, to bring in this new feminine energy? But before I do, let me go back to this astrology deck. Another card, the third house. So the third house is your potential to learn something, your local neighbourhood. So the third house is where Gemini resides. It's the communication planet. It's a communication house. Mercury springs to mind. It's our knowledge and wisdom. So it's something that we are learning to do with that Saturn in Pisces, to do with those lessons, to do with spirituality, to do with the feminine, the masculine balance, to do with the yin, the yang. Remember, bitter revenge leads to destruction. We're clearing this, we're healing this. It's just a wasted energy. And you can see that on the world stage, guys. Okay. Now I'm going to, at the bottom of the deck we have Aries. The next sign after Pisces is Aries. We're starting a brand new cycle. Aries is the war god. It gets a bad rep, but Aries is a beautiful energy. It's fire. It's around dynamic and spontaneous, crusading and impulsive action. So it wants to clear out. Pisces clears out before we get into Aries season, because Aries wants to take action. It's a masculine energy, so I feel it's purging all of these old masculine resentments, or has an opportunity to. We all have free will. Some of us will, some of us won't. So we can move forward with a more balanced, stable masculine to support the feminine, to support the masculine, the feminine balance. Now, let's go into what we need to release. And for that, I'm going to pull on my little mini tarot. What do we need to release? Oh, look at this. There's the devil. We're needing to release some kind of old habits, thought patterns, addictions, control. They're the lower vibes of this card. It's the devil, which is a Capricorn energy. The higher vibes are dedication, structure, stability. Capricorn's ruled by Saturn, so it wants to bring in a more stable foundation, a more solid foundation. So we're needing to release some old restrictions, some old ancestral bitterness, anger, revenge. It leads to destruction, guys. What else are we needing to release? What are we needing to release so this new Piscean energy can be born, so we can then rise up in that masculine and feminine balance? What do we need to release? Saturn, what do we need to release? Six of Cups. Here's that Cups energy again. Holy Grail. The Six of Holy Grails. This is karmic energy. This is soul contracts coming into balance. Six is about balance. Now, this is Sun in Scorpio energy. Tarot is always linked to the astrology. And this is digging deep into subconscious fears, subconscious wounds. This is what we're releasing. And this is what's going to set us free from this devil energy. That Saturnian energy is trying to teach us. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. There's that Holy Grail again. Some immature thought patterns that no longer serve us. This is Pisces energy. What else do we need to release? What else is Saturn teaching us so we can release and become in more balance with our masculine and our feminine? We're releasing conflict. Wow. So here we have the Five of Swords. Releasing the mental conflict from our wounding, from our ancestral lineage, from our psyche, from our subconscious. Transform your mind and you transform your reality. So set yourself free from this old conflict. Again, bottom of the deck, we have Page of Swords, another page. Again, immature thoughts. We had immature emotions with the Page of Cups when we pulled the Six of Cups. Now we have the Page of Swords with the Five of Swords. It's mental energy. And here we have the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. Pluto, death and rebirth, transforming the old to bring in the new, to bring in the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Again, there's them Holy Grails. Okay, what is a positive energy that's coming in? Once we set ourselves free, once we've learnt the lesson from Saturn, who teaches us hard, what is a positive message coming in with this new moon in Pisces? victory. The laurel wreath on top of this sword, truth. Something's coming in quick because at the bottom of the deck we have the Tower. This is unexpected change. This is masculine energy. This is Mars. Again, we're bringing in, this is conflict. You can see, I love the Tower. You can see it looks a bit scary, yes. You've got two people jumping, or one's being pushed and one's jumping from that burning tower. It's sat upon uneven ground. Nothing can be stable upon if the foundation is built upon uneven ground. Like our relationships, if they're not built on solid structure of love, reciprocated love, give and take, trust, respect, they then become a little bit unstable. So this is saying jump before you're pushed. The universe comes in to align us to a higher understanding, and that's what Saturn energy is all about, learning the hard way. But once we do, we will have success. Another positive energy. So remember, these are positives. So whatever feels a little bit turbulent, especially in Pisces season leading up to Aries season around about 19th, 20th of March, it's all because it was built on something that wasn't sustainable. What else do we have? Now these, remember, the devil, we pulled the devil. We need to release some addictive thoughts, behaviours, patterns. That could be substances, it could be addicted to shopping, it could be anything. Addicted to always giving and not receiving, relationship dynamics. Two energies wanted to come out here. We've got the Queen of Wands, which is fire element. This is Aries energy again, and there's that feminine. You see this card, look at how strong this feminine is, both standing with a staff or a sword. So she's the Queen of Orbs, which is Queen of the mind, and this is the Queen of Fire. Fire is spirit, fire is courage, it's our kundalini, it's our life force. This is strong feminine energy coming in here, guys. Then we had the Three of Pentacles. Threes are about creation. And this is practical earth. Pentacles are earth. So being seen, being heard, being recognised. Three is creativity. Again, feminine energy. Bringing in a stable, this is the 1111. This is the Four of Wands. Venus and Aries energy. So this is that masculine, feminine again. Venus and Mars energy. But 1111, if you look at the pillars there, it equals a solid foundation. There's no cracks, there's no rocks uneven, it's all stable. And this is what it's trying to come in, to bring in a divine union of the masculine and the feminine. Wow. But it might become a little bit turbulent along the way, leading up to that new moon, certainly. But also what is trying to come in is a new solid foundation. Here we have the Eight of Cups. This is Saturn in Pisces. Walking away from things that are not aligned to your higher emotions. Something that you've learnt. And the Eight of Cups is a cup missing here, which would be the ninth cup. We already pulled the 9 earlier on. That is wish fulfillment. There's something that you have realised, or the universe is trying to get your attention to realise. There's something more. Something served its purpose, and it's time to have the strength. Here's the Strength card. To walk away from some old limiting beliefs, old limiting emotions, patterns, cycles that we're done with. Your vibration has changed. Okay, guys. New moon in Pisces. 10th of March. I hope you enjoyed that. Take good care.